Hello, my name is Bob. Welcome to a short stop on pool. This week's Rack of the Week is a fun one with some unusual shots. It's an example of how quickly a hopeless-looking situation can change into an ideal one. This is why you want to keep focusing on your shots and keep the faith. There's no sound because of music copyright. This rack starts with an unusual break shot, and we'll take a second look at it, but for now, just watch the cue ball action. Yes, you saw that correctly. The cue ball never touches a rail. This break shot is not ideal. The 3-ball is too low, but with a shallow cut angle and a powerful draw stroke, you can contact the corner ball of the rack. After caroming off the corner ball, the draw takes a second time, and this actually slows down the cue ball and keeps it under control. So the result of this break shot is less than ideal, but we knew that going in. We knew with that shallow angle we were only going to knock a few balls loose. Obviously, if you're in a competition, you would make the ball and evaluate what happens. You'd likely play safe from here. But if you're trying to set a high run, just keep the faith, put in your best effort, and see if you can continue the run. Now, the good thing that I notice after this break shot is that 12 ball. That is in an ideal break shot position. So I know if I can get the cue ball to center table, I have a chance to continue the run. When the video begins again, notice how much I walk around and take a look at this 9-ball shot. Those of you who watched my video I called Efren's Elbow might remember that the conclusion of that video was that intent is very important in shot making. So it's always valuable to take a few extra moments and see the shot. Visualize the ball going into the pocket. Visualize the cue ball traveling to the exact spot you want it. The physical part is easy. All you do is swing your forearm forward like you do with any other shot. The challenge is establishing a clear intent and visualizing it before you bend down to shoot the shot. Nice. Now that cue ball traveled a little bit farther up table than I wanted, but visualizing that I wanted the cue ball near the long center line of the table really helped with the execution of that shot. Now I'm in the same position I was when shooting the break shot and the 9-ball. Just make the ball and see if something good happens. Okay, that was a good result. Now, because the rack was opened and there were lots of gaps between the balls, you can't expect to have a wide open table. But I have my easiest shot yet. This is a rebreak shot, just like the 12-ball was a rebreak shot. And I can see that my cue ball is going to go into the 5-ball, so just put a nice medium firm stroke on it once again and see if something good happens. And again, the balls are not wide open still because of the gaps between the balls on that rebreak shot. But now I see that the 4-ball goes in the lower left corner. And this time, I think I can get those remaining 5 balls wide open. Now this shot on the 4-ball is not a rebreak shot. I need to plan what's going to happen with these balls. This is a cluster opening shot. And I can tell that my cue ball is naturally going to strike the 14. It looks like the 14 is going to go into the 15 and then the 8. And I think my cue ball is either going to go forward off the 14 or to the right into the 6. So this is a medium soft stroke. I'm hoping to have a shot on either the 6 or possibly the 1-ball or the 15. Since I don't have an insurance ball, I've got to get a shot on one of these balls that are now clustered. I'm also fortunate in that stripe ball on the left side of the table is in perfect break shot position. So things are really starting to turn around. And with the shot on the 4-ball, I'm in business. So it's really important to pause here and recognize that this is a transition point in the rack. I've gone from the beginning where I've shot a low percentage break shot, a couple of rebreak shots where I really didn't know where the cue ball was going. And it may sound cliche, but the key to those shots is don't miss. Just make the ball. Something good could happen. But now I'm approaching the end pattern and I need to come up with a plan. I have a shot on the 15-ball to start and the 10-ball is my break shot. And I have 2 balls up table. Now the shot on the 15-ball is naturally going to send the cue ball up table, but that's the right decision anyway to go get those up table balls first. I want to play 2-rail position to ensure that I come far enough up table and that my cue ball is off from the head rail when I shoot either the 2 or 7 ball. So let's see how that works out. Okay, that's fine. So obviously the 7 ball is going to be my next shot. and I need to use the 2-ball to get back down table. The 1-ball is the best choice to play position for when coming back down table because it just has a huge target position zone. Now I could play for an inside angle on the 2-ball and send the cue ball 2 rails to try and hit that target zone. And that's a really routine shot when you're playing 9-ball. But for straight pool and even for 9-ball, when you have the option, it's much better to get an outside angle and you can just bounce 1 rail straight into that position zone. Now, I didn't quite get enough angle to bounce the cue ball off the rail, but this is a very easy drawback, and I'm using the foot spot of the table as a target for drawing back. If I overshoot it a little bit, I could shoot the 6-ball next, but as it is, I get perfect on the 1. So now I have a 4-ball end pattern, but I want to plan this real carefully. I want to make sure that I get on the 10-ball real well. And of these 4 balls, the 8-ball is the best key ball to get on the 10-ball break shot because it's on the same side of the table as the break ball, and I have 2 routes, a 1-rail route or a 2-rail route in order to get on the break shot. So I'm going to shoot the 1-ball first and the 8-ball last, but what order do we shoot the other 2 balls? And from my experience, I've learned that the 6-ball is the best key ball or K2 ball to get on the key ball. The other ball is too close to the 8, and you're going to have to play really precise. It'll still work, but the 6-ball being a little bit farther away, you're going to have more variability and more options depending on exactly what position you get. So let's shoot 1-14-6 and then see just how we're going to get on that key ball. This is fine, and from here it's a simple matter to give myself an angle on that 8-ball and play position 1 or 2 rails as mentioned previously. But I think I was feeling really good today, and I knew that I could land the cue ball right on the rail and have a 1-rail position shot, which is even more controllable. These tiny inside angles are really powerful when playing straight pool, and other games for that matter. The beauty of this position is now it's really easy to judge the exact point that I strike the rail, and then with outside English I can lengthen the angle, which increases the distance that my cue ball can stop in and still provide an optimal break shot. I hope you found that informative and helpful. Did you know that my book, A Shortstop on Straight Pool, comes with a USB drive key that has over 200 video clips demonstrating various break shots from everywhere on the table, along with more clips showing how to manufacture break balls, safety play, and a whole bunch of drills. Check it out right now at www.shortstoponpool.com. Also, all you VNEA players, look me up. I'm the real tall guy with gray hair and glasses. At the Valley Championships coming end of May, first week of June, I will have some coupons with me so you can save a little bit of money on the book and talk to me about straight pool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Rack of the Week.